I wondered what happened there. Hello, everybody. And you're my age, or if you're my age, you should respond, "Hey, Dr. Nick." And if you didn't, I'm disappointed. Let's see, where do I continue from here? I'm at Port Piraeus. Piraeus.
Pierce, you're like 33, right?
Bruh. You know what? Most days it does feel like that, honestly. But nope, not 33 yet.
How old are you?
I am 29. I literally turned 30 this June. I know, sometimes I sound 45, right? Like, it's crazy. I've lived a long fucking time. And each day,
Damn.
I'm one day closer to my death.
Shit, that's me every minute, every day.
Right?
I tell people I'm gonna get to 27 and kill myself. That way I one up my father.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I hope you make it to at least 30. It's a milestone, man. It's a milestone.
Yes. Yeah, I'll take care of that for you, Kathy. It won't be bad. You're welcome.
Okay. There we go. You
Oh,
ever
so
played
you've been...
Overlord Raising Hell or Castle Miner Z? Balls? No, I have not.
So, Pierce, so you've been with your girlfriend since you were 17?
Yeah, practically.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's impressive. Happy for you, man.
It's been a long fucking time.
Hey, but, I mean, that's awesome, you know? You found that person.
Trust me. I would say I got lucky and skipped my hoe days. And I'm happy about it. I'm good. I didn't need them, you know?
Yeah.
Play them. They cheap as fuck, old and crazy good. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. I'll add it to the 505 other games that I gotta play on here.
Like Minecraft.
Yes, like Minecraft. Minecraft is definitely on the list. Oh, so I'm just gonna fight soldiers now. That's what we're doing? Can I just walk around you guys and, like, let you kill each other? Nope, apparently not. You're just not gonna let me get away, huh? Oh no. No, why?
Screen washer. Screen washer? Spring. Uh,
Aisle 17. I can
I
remove the
mean,
bot. I have so much authority.
I want to say it's back by
I
Wolf.
would like you not to remove my bot.
I think I know what he's talking about, but I don't think it's called a spring washer. Is he still back there? Alright, let me...
I'm saying it can, not that I will.
Ooh,
Okay,
if it's
fair
for a
enough.
motorcycle, we probably don't have it. But I will go back there and check for him.
I really need to get in here. Space Mage. Oh, you should really check out Spelljammer then. If you like spacey stuff, check out Space Jammer. Spelljammer. No, I know what you mean. I was saying it's the closest you could get to a dimensional mage because there is no dimensional mage. There really isn't one. Doesn't that matter? Yeah. Woo! Oh no! It might be if I remember to upload it. Probably. Yeah, me and Austin really need to go through and clear that up. I should have. Yeah, probably. Otherwise, you should be able to go into my channel and go into the books space, and there should be a link to the document, the Google Docs in there. I usually try to keep one in there. Why? Yeah. Yes, a subsection along with, it should be Spelljammer, actually. Hold. One moment, let me grab my iPad. Let's do this right now. I'll just remove my channel now. Oh, okay. I got a ton of books. Okay. That's not even all of them. That's the crazy part. Okay, so it would be here. This is Netherdeep. Okay, so I need to go to my downloaded, scroll through Vampire Diaries, and Adventure Time, Saga of Larden Crepsley, The Misters, Bards, Vadra, Radiant Citadel, Candlekeep, Teldari Reborn. Ah, Spelljammer.
Nah, we don't carry them.
Well,
it's under the S? Yeah, I sent them
it
over to
is.
Napa.
It will. Oh, it might be tagged XLWG for some reason, but I'm gonna quickly change that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The split ones. Yeah, it's slightly different.
They're so useful though. D&D, save. Assassins, not brawlers, Creed. Dive in, quick, kill, run, hide, return, pick off another. I am a Mystios, my friend, and as a Mystios, I can handle all fights. Actually, I should just put on my strength armor, and then I should be fine. Oh.
How you doing today?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it should be one of a ship. A big alien ship. So I got... Okay, if I go right into D&D...
Yeah, this is the most I've seen us get in ever. And pallets about 2.5 pallets, a little bit more.
Unchanged.
Oh, the Spelljammer, found it.
Yeah, there you go.
But we don't really sell them often.
I have two Spelljammers?
Yeah, people don't really buy them often.
Oh. Okay, one shall be deleted.
200 approved.
Oh, you don't have to look through the whole thing. It's 3 different books in one file. It's real weird that way. Yeah. So...
There we go. Yeah, it's all propane refills, never new
You know
tanks.
what? I can look it up for
Yeah.
you right now as soon as
Maybe
I
sell like
freaking see what the hell I'm looking at.
one every 2 to 3 weeks.
Because it should be
Yep.
something that gives an
And then
idea
they're
of
empty
just about
too, so you
every
got
shot.
to get them
It
filled
should
as
be just the
well.
first
So
book there. Like the first section that you're going through now should be the one that holds like a good chunk of
and
that kind of
propane
like
tanks are good
information
for
and stuff.
12 years before you have to replace them. So
Yeah, it gives some of the race ideas, the three cream, and then the astral adventuring, which gives that idea
mhm.
of like the magic and
Yeah.
the chairs and the
I mean,
items
when you
that
have
go
12
with it.
years, I mean, with
But
them
yeah,
still being okay,
that's
as
kind of
long as you
why
take care of them, they're
I
fine.
hear when you say space, like it made me think of this, and I was like, oh, I like this. It's neat. It used me, yeah, and you're looking at space as like the whole of, yeah. Heh, space beholders that can be your friends. Would
I'm
you?
assuming it's after that eclipse.
It should be somewhere in between there.
All I did is lost track.
For all the different spaceships. Don't tell me I gave you the wrong book when it comes to the space stuff. And you were thinking
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of them
Graviturgy,
now.
right?
Oh yeah,
Should be some
I have
kind of
someone coming
guide
to
for
do
that.
that here soon. We're just clearing out the garage
Sorry,
area
I
first, real quick.
can't keep my head turned too much.
I already put together one of each of them for display for everybody, so we're just gonna have them in the back until people want them. We've already started selling them, so it won't last.
Shooty shoot. Is the adventure book and like the stat blocks for riding giant hamsters and stuff, yeah. Oh man. I gotta remember, there is way too many books.
No problem at all. You have a great rest of your day.
I'm just trying to think. Ooh. You picked Graviturgy. Graviturgy's in Wild Mounts. That's where it is. Giving you the ideas for your space. Bah! You'd be actually looking at, hold on, because it's the actual book that has the Graviturgy wizards in it, which would be the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
Chris, can your stream hear me work?
You probably could. Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. Wild with a E and then Mount. Yep. That is the book. Yeah. Okay. Factions, societies. Dunamancy. There we go. Because that's what it's all about. Dunamancy. So stuff in relation to groups. The reason the Cobalt Soul. And then it's going to give you the Gazette. Come on. Where's the pages that give the information about the wizards? So faction societies after the Wild Mount, Gazetteer, subclasses, Graviturgy Magic, page 185. That's where it is. Wizard, Graviturgy Magic. Yeah. No problem. This time I just looked in the contents. I was like, let me not have you look absolutely everywhere this time. Okay, light show.
Spider, the lizard, there. Gravity. There it is.
Yeah.
Found you.
Understanding and mastering the forces that draw bodies of matter together and drive them apart. The students of graviturgy arcane tradition learn to further bend and manipulate the violent energy of gravity to benefit and to their benefit and their terrible detriment of their enemies. Also, if you look right underneath, this is something I would just straight up ask Austin if he was cool with you learning Dunamancy spells, because they're very interesting.
Dunamancy? What's Dunamancy?
So,
Hold on, give me 1 second. Can I take off my headset real quick and just
sure,
come back?
yeah, yeah, take your time. At this point, the stream's having me play a little bit of Assassin's Creed and then hearing about me talk about D&D, and I hope nobody minds. It's literally one of my favorite subjects.
I've never noticed.
No, absolutely not. I mean, not like I have, complete Google Docs filled with books that equate to all the freaking D&D knowledge you could have.
Hey, I got one book in there.
You did get one book in there.
Let's go, class. Let's go. I already told Ronan what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna design my own class, and I'm gonna have both of you guys review it.
Okay.
It's
Have
gonna be
fun.
like a torturer themed class that basically in the way that how there's like packed weapons, or Justiar has its cage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This class, you would choose your method of torture in a way, like with your instrument of torture. So, like one thing has a lot to do with an Iron Maiden, another one might have something to do with a different type of torture device. And things of that
Magically
nature.
summon an Iron Maiden to kill people. I love it. I want to play it already. That's
Yeah.
all you had to say. Oh, what? Yes. Dunamancy should be right under the page right after the Graviturgy magic. It's just a couple of spells. 185 and then 186 is the Dunamancy spells. So, Dunamancy is the spells that change, almost like possibility. It would almost be like, it's, actually, possibility is really the right word for it. The way it was created is that Dunamancy affects the universe, opening up like extremely different possibilities to your game. So, like one here, there's a spell called Fortune's Favor. You impart latent luck to yourself or a person. They roll a d20 for an ability, save, or whatever, and it can dismiss the spell on itself, roll an additional d20, and choose which one of the d20s to use. Alternatively, when the attack roll is made and the chosen creature can dismiss the spell on itself again, roll a different d20 and choose which one. Basically, you can roll with your own advantage or cause yourself to roll, or cause a creature to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so what does it do to your already existing spells that exist in the list?
No, it would just count towards like whatever spells you already take.
Wait, well, no, because here it just says there's a Dunamancy
Yeah, they're only slightly different because they're made for non-Dunamancer. So if you're taking the spell as a Dunamancer, but you don't have Dunamancy as a thing, but that's only if you're playing a certain particular set of rules. Otherwise, this doesn't really matter. So you're okay. You can just add it towards like as many spells as you already get, right? And if you find these spells written down anywhere, and you can copy them into your spellbook, and then you have them for later dates. Yep. Immovable object. I think Gravity Sinkhole is the spell that Magic should check out, and Gravity Fissure. Those are good spells. Oh, all good.
Thank you for saving my life.
This goes into a whole thing. I hope you don't mind hearing my voice for a few minutes here. Okay. So, the podcast Critical Role, they created their own version of magic. Matt Mercer created his own special magic for his campaign. That is what Dunamancy is. And basically, he made it so that it would contradict probability in a way. So a lot of the spells involve changing the world around you, but not in like damaging ways, but very passive ways. So there are passive spells like Gift of Alacrity, which would give you a D8 to any initiative roll as long as the spell's been cast on yourself or something. But then there are damaging spells like Gravity Fissure or Gravity Sinkhole. Gravity Fissure, I've only seen it once used, and it was great. So basically, you manifest a ravine of gravitational energy in a line originating from you that is 100 feet long, 5 feet wide. Each creature in that line must make a Constitution save, and on a fail, they take 8d8 force damage, or half as much on a success. But each creature within 10 feet of that line, but not in it, must succeed a Constitution saving throw and take 8d8 force damage and being pulled towards the line. So either way, you would affect the people in the line and outside the line, crushing them all with your gravity abilities. And then you can make something immovable for about an hour. Yep. Touch an object that weighs no more than 10 pounds and cause it to be magically fixed in place. You could do the whole sword in the stone type thing. There's Magnify Gravity, which is pretty good. Pulse Wave. If you get to if you're able to cast level 9 spells and use Ravenous Void, oh shit, that would be scary, but so cool. I've not seen that one used yet. But yeah, it does involve your like time magic, your gravity stuff. Dunamancy definitely is tailored more towards the kind of graviturgy that you're talking about. Like Temporal Shunt. Target a triggering creature which must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or Vanish. Being thrown to another point in time, causing the attack to miss or the spell to be wasted. At the start of its next turn, the target reappears where it was or in the closest unoccupied space. You literally throw it forward in time. Ooh, Reality Break? I didn't even look at this spell before. Roll.
I need to remember that I am going for a support.
Yes, you are. Which, still, even with that, it's a conjuration spell. It does do some damage, but it more or less... Holy shit, what? You shatter the barriers between reality and timelines, thrusting a creature into turmoil and madness. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or it can't take reactions until the spell ends. Okay, no reactions. That's good. The target must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. The number rolled determines what happens to the target, as shown on the reality break effects table. So 1 to 2, Vision of the Far Realm, they take 6d12 psychic damage and stunned. Rending Rift, they must make a dexterity save or take 8d12 force damage or half as much on a successful. Wormhole, they're teleported along with everything it is wearing and carrying up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space, and the target takes 10d12 force damage and is knocked prone. Or Chill of the Dark Void, it is blinded and takes 10d12 cold damage. Huh. Can you affect more than one person? Is that what happens? Is that a possibility? No? It's concentration, so as long as you concentrate on a single person holding that, wow, that could really fuck somebody up. Okay. Wrist Pocket. Second level Conjuration Ritual spell. Flick your wrist, causing one object in your hand to vanish, and it is transported to an extra dimensional space. As a ritual spell, technically, you can cast it as many times as you want, and without having to have it set as a usable spell that you're using at that time. That's pretty cool.
Oh, is that how ritual spells work?
Yeah. So identify as a ritual spell, and I'm a bard. I can use it as many times as I want, as long as I take the 10 minutes to cast the spell every time. So, if we have 5 items that need to be identified, well, we're taking 50 minutes for me to check each one out.
But does it identify cost to any components?
Nope.
Oh, because I mean, I've seen.
In some cases, yes, but again, that's why an arcane focus is so useful. Yes, the arcane focus, for the most part, can help you not use all your components for the spells that do need components. So the way that it kind of works is that the spells that need components can use an arcane focus to not use those components up to the point that they disappear when they're done, except for ones that cost variations of money. So, I think it's not rejuvenation, but revivify. Revivify causes you to use, I think, like a diamond worth 1,000 gold. No matter what.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb also. Well, I don't. Does it say it's consumed at the end of the spell, though? I don't think it does. That'll be something that I'll double check actually, because I wanted to take that spell. But yeah, if it says the items are consumed at the end of the spell, those, regardless of arcane focus, will still be consumed. But if it's like you need fulgurite and, you know, a little bit of ash, oh, okay, well, you have an arcane focus. It won't consume it, but you still have to at least have it. Sometimes. It really depends on if the team can hold you down for the preparation time of your spell. But you also gotta watch out, because in some cases those spells will be like, hey, it takes 1 hour to actually cast this spell, and you don't have an hour in battle. But if it's like 10 minutes, and the party can keep them off you for 10 minutes, it's totally viable. But you gotta be very careful on how you do it, because taking a hit while you're preparing for a spell will cancel out that spell, and it'll fuck you up. In some cases, yes. So, the way I've had my old DM do it is that they set the casting time, But time for you is moving much differently to everyone else that's in combat. So basically, you're thrown out of combat, but your place is held in the initiative, and the enemies have a chance to actually attack you for it.
Okay.
So it's just all up to like everybody else rolling through their initiatives to protect you while those 10 minutes are going down. So if turns are moving quick enough, you can get through it pretty quickly. Or in some cases, some DMs will do accelerated time, where they'll be like, okay, roll for like the next 5 turns. Oh, did they succeed? No? Okay. And go from there. Okay, let's see. I'm 200 meters away from my objective. I am the Great Assassin Lord. Man, I can't wait to, like, I really, you know what? There's a spell I really want to use as I get higher level. I can't wait to use Big B's hand. Just to say I use Big B's hand. Yep. Well, exactly. And that's the thing, like, to be a bard and have that spell, and oh, it can be so useful. It's just gotta be the right time. Gotta be the right time. Interested in playing a spellcaster? Ah. You know what's fun? Yeah. Run it all by like, so almost like a magician rogue, arcane trickster, having that like mage hand ledger main. No, absolutely not. But like, just in the fact that like, see, that's the cool thing about an arcane trickster is the mage hand ledger main ability allows you to pick up heavier things with your mage hands because it's like the one thing you focus on mostly with your magic. You know what? I'm gonna see. I may start using components. Originally, I was gonna go arcane focus. Well, I did go arcane focus, and technically, as a bard, my instrument's my arcane focus, which is really nice. It's super helpful. No, no, there's no but. I actually just realized it's not a good idea. Not for a bard. Maybe for a wizard. Or an arcane trickster. Having components can be really fun if you want to like describe how your spells are put together, how they're mixed up. Like using fireball, throwing the bat guano and rubbing it between your fingers just before the spark ignites through the magic in your hands.
Pierce, I don't think you realize how lucky you are. Ronan gave me that magic deficiency.
Why? 'Cause now you can't pick me up?
I can't use reduce on you. I can't use reduce on you. I can still pick you up. I think I'm strong enough. But I can't make you from 5 to what would he put you at?
Well, it's half your height, so I'd be like 2'2".
You'd be great.
It'd
I
be
think you'd be
horrible.
2'7". You'd be 2'7". I want to say.
Please
Or no,
no.
something like that. Yeah, 2'6", I think actually.
Please, no.
No, I don't fucking know. You'd be 2 foot something. That's all that matters.
Just no. I like being 5'2". 5'2" is a good height for me.
Yeah, but I'm 6'4".
I'm squat and boorish and lovely to look at. Like, why? And hey, you know what? That just reminds me. Magic, you now know my full name. Congratulations. That's funny.
I know it now.
Yeah, you do know. I had to give it. I had to give it to the guard.
Oh, you're talking about in-game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you said it, but it didn't.
Okay, good. Then I will never say it again.
I can't believe you outed me for being a vampire to the party.
You know what's funny? Was I didn't expect them not to know since, you know, they're your good friends. Oh, that's so funny.
We just met Dez, and Leaf is more of a, like, respect type of friendship, less of, like, a close relationship. And then it's
Here
just
I
never come
am,
up with
you
twice.
fucking throw your fangs in my face, and I'm like, oh, you're from the vampire, and they're like, what?
I just, you,
But you decided me. That's wonderful. Thank you
Look,
for that. I appreciate
you showed
that.
me yours, so I showed you mine.
It's so fucking great. uh, you know what's really interesting? If I played the original character creation for my character, I would have been a Damphir.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
It would have
now
been real.
Now I'm gonna have to explain to the party when they ask me, confront me.
I think we might have to confront you about, did you really try to attack the queen? But then again, probably not.
I mean, I wouldn't blame some of you guys for thinking I might have.
I mean, I know they did, but I don't know you well enough yet. Hell, I barely know them well enough yet.
I should stay in
And I'm now an accomplice to your shenanigans.
You're welcome.
Craziness. When he dropped my name as like, haha, the performer, I was like, what the fuck? No, you guys, less than 24 hours, and I'm here? I'm here now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How does it feel, bro, to be just pulled in? You have no options. Stuck with it.
Well, I mean, it's no
Yeah.
different than real life, so I mean, I can't say I'm too stressed.
It's what you get for outing me.
It's what I get for outing you.
I wasn't necessarily hiding it. I just hadn't mentioned it. I mean,
Couldn't have known.
I mean, to be fair, me and Deli have went on a date. We've been each other's love interest, and she doesn't even know until you said it.
So funny. So funny. Well, you know what? I will reveal what I truly am to you the next time we see each other.
Okay, sounds good. But I already have a general idea of like how
You
I'm
probably
going
should
to.
have a general idea at this point.
Yeah, I also have a general idea of how I'm going to respond when the group like says something about me being a vampire.
I mean, it also just depends on how it ends up being set up, because if anything,
It might take a long time before we ever get to the point of wait, you're a vampire?
there's way more things in Roman's campaign that require our attention.
Might just like skip over it, and then one day when we're having a break, eating dinner. So yeah, you know what we never touched on? You're a fucking vampire. Man, you didn't say
Hey, look.
shit about this the whole time? Like,
Look, I haven't asked Leaf about his birth. I mean, that's his business, and I didn't choose my parents. I didn't choose what I was born into. Why does it matter?
So that you can make the arguments you're having.
Okay, Lady Gaga.
You know, I'm just me.
Just born this way.
I'm just born this way. A bad bitch.
Oh man, this is gonna be real fun. It's gonna be real fun. And Leaf, there's oh so much more to creep you out with, and I can't wait to do it. Yeah, you're already you're quite suspicious of me as a person. Very welcoming at the same time. It's hard to like get a good read on Leaf.
Bro,
Yeah,
this man met me and like smiled in my face and then rummaged through my things the same night.
yeah, I did do that. I was like a cop for it.
Damn.
I did do that. I heard.
Yeah.
I actually really did rummage through his shit.
Like, who is this man? What's he about?
I'll take care of it.
That's funny. Well, I really hope you don't end up doing that to my shit.
What if I already have?
No, there haven't.
Behind the scenes, what if behind the scenes, I was doing a few Snapchat checks with women?
If you did, you would have found some very interesting things.
Maybe yeah.
maybe you have. Yeah, maybe you have. I'll have to ask Ronan. I'll have to ask him.
Maybe he knows that you're actually a 6'8" lesbian.
That would be a transformation.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Voltron over here. Form of. Form of giant lesbian. Oh man, that's an image right there.
I'm gonna have to bash this wizard's face in because not only can I only cast first level spells, but I can't cast any spells because I don't have my arcane
Yeah,
focus.
he totally gave you vampire age, bro. I don't know. Like, how do you just do this? Is that a human ability? Can...
Wouldn't it be cool if you just fed off the priestess and you just got your powers back?
I'm gonna try.
Ooh. Hey, I'm real thirsty. Give me a cup of water. Bring it to my face.
How you doing today?
Oh my god, he'd become a holy, unholy abomination.
8 o'clock.
Yes, totally enough to restore powers.
Yeah. We're getting close. Once it's hit 7 o'clock, that's when we're gonna start cleaning up, so.
Ooh, shift's coming to an end, big boss.
Said something you need.
The Sword of Revolution. Ha!
Yeah. I'm down for that.
We don't pay for it next month.
Yeah.
Jesus
I'll take
Christ.
this weather as much as I can get. Especially earlier in the day when the sun's out. Mm-hmm.
It's posted 7 days. I got my bike out acting like it's spring.
Yeah. What kind of bike you got?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Tell it.
Okay.
I can respect that.
I don't know why, but I had just had this weird thought of what if I just lied to everyone and said my name was Ronaldo, and I was a great, like, sports player.
How long you been riding for?
I've been riding
Yeah.
72.
I'm
In
glad you get the
73,
joke.
I went to Harvard.
Yeah, of course you did.
I got a year on a 450 Honda.
It was
Nice.
not going to be Pele.
That's
Pele.
cool.
Don't know the soccer? No soccer? Oh,
50 years
okay.
now I've been
He's
on
a guy who hurt himself in a really funny way,
That's cool. That's really cool.
and there was lots of memes made about him. And
Ah.
Ronaldo is also a soccer player, and he's a good one.
Mm.
At least in my books. That's why Ronaldo.
Probably close to 60,000 in it.
Okay.
Yes.
It ain't hard to do. I ain't done much motor work to it. Just
Plus, I
cam.
just like the name Ronaldo.
It's
Ronaldo.
funny times.
Good to see you.
It's like when I was a kid. I wished my name was Ricardo.
When it's
but
something you
it
enjoy
just
like that,
wasn't
it's
gonna
worth it.
happen.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Almost anything, if you're into something, you're gonna have to spend some money to really be into it. So.
Not stereo, but
Yep.
Jason Derulo.
Oh yeah, which we rarely ever sell the new one. Mainly just propane refills.
once you have 4 of these, that's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is propane tanks, they're good for 12 years before you need to
Oh my God,
replace
he's
them and get
Hank
them
Hill.
refurbished.
He sells
So-
propane.
Really, you getting that one propane tank, it's gonna last you 12 years. You don't really have a reason to buy a new one for long. Yeah, see?
There's still not a ways to go, I guess.
Yep,
Yep.
that's Chris's new name now. Hank Hill.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great rest of your day. You ever call me that, Chris? I'll kill you.
Hank Hill, because he sells propane. I heard you going through that spiel, and I'm like, oh my God, yes.
Look, I run a hardware store. It's my job to know everything about this place.
That's fair. I've been there. But I wasn't so Hank Hill about it, Hank Hill.
I'll fucking kill you here. I know where you live.
I mean, you know a general area as to where I reside.
You know, just for that, when me and Deli die, we're hunting you even worse.
Oh my God. Piero. Bruh. Bruh.
Actions have consequences. Now I'm not just gonna untie your string, I'm gonna cut him in half.
Now I'm wondering if I can get Deli on this to call you Hank Hill.
If you do that, I will kill both of you.
Oh no! Piero, why are you so strong, my guy? Stop fighting me like you're a serious fighter. Get out of here.
If you're, I can't think of the name of the class, but there's a class that is in the drive that is a lot about body markings and tattoos and your spells being within them.
Oh, the Odnik or something, right?
The Onik, yeah, something like that. Yeah, the Odic.
And it's got the dwarf on the front of it. Yeah.
Yep. It's very much because like as soon as Ronan asked us if we wanted to play D&D, the first thing I wanted to do was a wizard whose spellbook was his tattoos. And then, you know, I changed up. Now I'm, you know, a sorcerer that's a half caster at the same time. Very up in your face.
I believe it's in the Martialist's Handbook,
Okay.
but there
Yeah,
is a. I can't remember if it's fighter or barbarian, but you can basically tattoo yourself in runes and get abilities for it.
Yeah. See, I think that idea is cool. I always thought that like Sai from Naruto would be dope if he like inked himself.
Famous Acropolis.
That would have been a
Testament
really
to
good
humankind
idea for
skill
him,
and
and then he wouldn't have
craftsmanship.
been so replacement Sasuke. But
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he would have had some dope capabilities.
but you know, the whole reason for Sai was so that Ino would have her own Sasuke.
No, that's very true. Still very true. Yeah. Like I love the idea of Sai. He reminds me of the character is only in there for like one episode of Charmed, where he had the ability to where
Bro, say no more. I already
you
know what
know,
you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah. I loved Charmed as a kid.
so do I. Yeah,
You know what? I
like
love Charmed as an adult. Like,
no, yeah, me too. Yeah,
oh, it's a
the
good show.
newer one wasn't good,
No, it was
but
not.
the old Charmed, amazing, great.
Gonna steal your heat. Okay.
A friend of mine's actually writing a book,
Okay.
and it's very like
He went already.
martial arts, but like
Uh-huh.
energy fueled to where there's like
You
certain
see?
abilities and powers
If
that
you
some
want me to take
characters
him,
can
I'll take him.
possess. Oh, hold on, you talking?
Okay, just gonna do this. There. Okay, hopefully that should do it. Come on, bud. Come on, buddy. Yeah, good boy, good boy. Okay. I am back in my
Hi.
galactic throne.
So I was so a friend of mine, he's writing a book, and it's very in a way anime martial arts type of theme.
Oh, yes.
So like there's like what he calls Tama, which is like an energy force within the body that allows for different abilities, but also people specializing in martial arts, and there's like tournaments and things of that nature. And
Ooh.
so, like the biggest thing is what's called the World Tournament, which is like the best of the best, you know, fighting off. And there's tournament moderators who are like the strongest Tama users in the world. And so
Like it.
he let me create a character for it, and I've kind of made a D&D character, kind of based off of him in a way, with some of the theme around him. So basically, he has a elaborate backstory for a lot of these reasons. But he's like covered in tattoos. He wears no shirt, and he has like a samurai underbelt type of deal on.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he has these 6 floating flags that are infused with his Tama that he could then control telekinetically, heavily, and then he's able to use them to create different effects as well. Like he's able to plant them in a circle as large of a radius as he has time to do, and then he can make the ground begin to erupt and shake and like an earthquake with lava pouring out and everything like that. And
Damn.
then one of the abilities he has, he sacrifices, you know, some of his own life force, and he creates this mist. And within this mist, he opens portals to other dimensions of monsters and everything of that nature, right? So with the summoner class, right, because you can make your summon be able to
trouble if
cast
I'm
spells,
spotted
and
here.
you're able to fuse with your summon, and both of you have separate actions, even though you're fused. So you're able to basically concentrate on two spells at the same time because one, your monster's concentrating on it, and you're concentrating on one. Because you act out of your own free will, you're just in one body.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
my summoner, my summon creates the mist everywhere around on his, because you share initiative as well, and then while fused still together, my character summons things within the mist that, while you're in the mist, you barely see, these summons are attacking you, you're dealing with all of that bullshit.
I like that. I like that. When I get a chance, after I've played my next two characters, if I get to play my next two characters, I want to play a monk. And I want to build a monk from the Unchained Monk book. So I'm going to be using martial arts style. I think I'm going to go Serpent. And I'm going to go Way of Four Elements.
Okay.
And I am going to strike down dragons with the elements. It'll be so good. I kind of already have a story as, like, being a student of one of the greatest martial artists that ever existed. And he has a school of 20 students that are all various ages.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I'm
I am.
third
He said
oldest,
there is an ostracism
and
vote,
now
but didn't tell me what
tasked
I'm here
with
to do.
trying
Of
to
course
get
he
my
did.
name out
That's what
there.
I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If
So
they do,
I made an
they'll-
archer character too.
What does someone else?
Anyone seen as a threat
And
to
it
the city?
is a
What's my role in
multi-class
The votes have
of
already been cast.
You want
hunter,
me to return?
Pericles
hunter
does.
class,
No one will see me.
the arcane archer fighter subclass, and then warlock. So that with the eldritch invocations, I'm able to make a bow my eldritch pack weapon, and I can get eldritch smite. For those arrows, the arcane archer gives me a bunch of options with my arrows, and then on top of that, with the hunter class and some of the things I get from the warlock, I'm able to give myself advantage, which in the hunter class, one of the things you can take for an archer is to where for every d20 you roll for an attack, you can notch an additional arrow into the attack to deal more damage with that one attack. Plus, because I'm a fighter, and I have plus 2 levels in that, I have action surge and I have extra attack. Plus, with Hunter, you get extra attack. So I'm able to dish out a shit ton of damage if I'm with that character at level 20. In one turn, and as an archer, it's amazing.
I will tell you my favorite warlock build.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Okay, so first off, you got to take sharpshooter, and spell sniper, and warcaster. Yeah, those are the 3 feats you need. At least the ones that I want to take anyway for it. Then you take the Eldritch Invocation for... hold on. Where is it? I have the book right here. I should just look at it. It's real fun. So basically, you get 2 invocations that increase the damage type, the range, and the elemental type of your Eldritch Blast. And that'll be literally the only spell you ever need. It's just a stealth... oh, that's the other feat. Sorcerer Adept. Or Metamagic. Metamagic Adept. and take silent spell, quiet spell. There it is. And so you could basically be anywhere, invisible, greater invisibility, using Eldritch Spear, adding a range of 300 feet with no disadvantage. You use, I would almost say, Pact of the Tome, Gift of the Protectors. So, as long as, or no, not that one. That's the funny one. It is. Oh, where'd you go? There we go. Blessing of Brio. Score a critical. Regain HP while you do damage with it. And Devil's Sight, so you can see in the dark up to 120 feet through both magical and non-magical darkness. You don't even need Eldritch Mind. Oh, Agonizing Blast. There we go. So you add your Charisma modifier to the damage. And I thought just for fun, a little bit of fun, you use Ascendant Steps so you can levitate up and down while you take your shots from very far away where they can't see you. And you can see them and just pick them off.
Ooh.
And if you want to be a fucking asshole, you can take Lance of Lethargy. So you can reduce a creature's speed by 10 feet with the attack. So they can't get too close while you're still getting pretty far away. Or you take Repelling Blast, and you can push them back 10 feet in a straight line every time you hit them with your Eldritch Blast. Either way, at a certain point, you're literally just, like, sniping somebody with a freaking Eldritch Blast, or 3 Eldritch Blasts, depending on the, you know, the distance you're at. And they don't even know where you're coming from. Just taking hits.
I like that. So effectively with the class I was talking about too, because you can make it to where you get advantage with the hunter's mark and everything like that on a person, you know, for your entire turn and, you know, for a while, right? So
Yeah.
because of that, every single time I attack them, I get to shoot 2 arrows.
Hey.
And with this, I'm able to, I have 3 attacks, action surge for 6 attacks, so 12 arrows that each deal their own, you know, damage that I normally do. I can use one of my arcane shots on that, and then not only because I have advantage, I can afford to use the feat that lets me take -5 on my attack roll for the +10 damage on each of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the sharpshooter, right?
Yep.
And then plus Eldritch Smite, and I'm able to just mostly like one person, like it's their butter.
Alright, snipers, and I understand that, and that's really cool, and I understand how game-breaking that sounds, but now hear me out. You're in a scenario where it's going to take almost 4 turns for your enemies to go down. A bow and arrow user typically has around 20 to 30, not more, arrows. What do you do after your 4th turn? You're probably out.
See, because I'm an arcane archer, I can knock back arrows that aren't even there and shoot them.
You can create force arrows, yes.
You can create force arrows, yeah.
Oh, you can create force arrows? Because I thought that the arcane archer worked where you don't carry arrows back unless you start with
You do get an ability where you can create your own ammunition.
Yep.
And that does not run out.
Yep.
But if you don't use it in a turn, it does disappear. So then you'd have to use another action to create it again, and that's where it can become problematic. So it takes a bonus action to make an arrow. If you don't use it, you lose the arrow. It disappears in your hand, and then it takes another bonus action to make. And hopefully by then, after your first shot, you haven't been seen. Otherwise, yeah.
So it's like it's basically it's like she's getting away from the worst part and then just
Mm.
Yeah.
But then you also have to
Unless...
think, by then when you're at that level of build to be able to do all this, you're going to have a multitude of magic items. You're going to have an excess of ammunition if you build properly. So, like, I'm able to handle myself fairly well.
I will tell you right now, there are 3 items. One bow that allows you to shoot twice in a turn, not including your extra attack. So if you have if you have an extra attack and you can already attack twice with this bow, it would allow you to attack 3 times, and then with extra attack again at a higher level. If you're the fighter, an arcane archer, you basically have 4 to 5 attacks if you kept going up that way at a single turn. And then there is a quiver item that would allow him to
You gonna need this one or not?
hold onto an extremely large amount of ammo, if not create ammo from it, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But again, it only lasts a little while to do that ability. Once it's done, it's kind of done for good. But it's doable. It is doable. I had an arcane archer in one of my campaigns a long time ago, and by the time he was done with second wind, he could actually manage almost 8 attacks per turn.
And then,
Yeah.
let's say I have a bag of holding, and on all of my adventures, I've just been bashing arrows in there, even when I didn't need them.
From all over the Greek world.
That's actually a really good
The
idea for the
city
most
was
part,
besieged
honestly.
by an army of Spartans.
What's actually kind of funny is there's a... You mean the one that eats items? Oh, the one that can take limbs off. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I said, don't touch it. Now look at what happened. You lost the arm, you dumb bitch.
What's actually funny is, I think it's the assassin's bag. Yeah, you can close the... You can pull the drawstring, and it will remove a person's hand, leg, or head.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with a vote.
To make the place that your enemy is,
Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
That would actually be really interesting. I can tell you, that same... Yeah, it was that same arcane archer in my campaign that... Or no, it was the rogue in my campaign that ended up with the assassin's bag. And, it was insane. He jumped on a guy's head during mid-attack, grappled him, and shoved his head in the bag, and then closed the drawstring. They won the fight.
You wanna know what the crazy thing is, though? That is actually plausible on crazy boss fights.
Yep. Yep.
Because
Even regular tame ones.
as long as the bag is able to, the opening is able to fit the head, that's all you really need.
Yep.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor.
Oh man, I had a dancing vampire as an
Would
NPC
Pericles normally defend someone?
that turned enemy.
Of course. Yeah.
He was a dancing vampire.
Seems pleased with
His
himself.
name was Bolero.
This day has brought more questions.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you
What?
Socrates. But
He's a
Maybe
normal
it
guy.
looks like Ronan.
our actions determine
Did he shave his
who we
face?
are. Every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said,
Yes, I did. And I took off the.
who
About
do
time
you
to
Where's the
clean
claim
up.
proof?
to be?
Where's the evidence? Oh my god!
You better save that picture. He's gonna.
I like his little wristband. Look at him looking all cleaned up.
My name is
Oh,
Alexios.
probably.
And still, I don't feel I
He
know.
kind of looks like a
Perhaps I
character
can
out of
feel that you
Uncharted.
are a different.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree.
He looks like a character. I'll tell you that.
Hold on.
The cats are fighting. Sniper, what are you gonna do today? When you get home?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Of course.
I don't know.
Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that.
Right?
Yeah.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon
Delicate.
to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
You appear to be on
We
fire.
seem to put our
On
love
fire?
of knowledge
Me?
into practice
Hmm?
quite differently.
I
don't know.
use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do
I
whatever
don't know.
you feel is
I guess I'm
necessary.
that hot.
Perhaps for therapy, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That is
It depends on the situation.
I suppose I'm
Oh,
curious
la
why you
delicate.
How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only
I
home
do,
he's ever
yes,
known?
I do absolutely do that.
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater
Hey,
than those of
you
the
with
man
the
who has
face
besides.
and eyeballs. Join the party,
Raise
chat.
a fine point. Who is more responsible?
Yes, the red floating bits floating off you. Oh yes, the ashes of the dead. Yes, yes, I am on fire that way.
I'm not responsible.
I
for
hugged
his
him too
actions.
hard.
I have one thing to think about. My own.
It is?
I hope you also think
Yep.
about today,
Yeah.
about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you
Yep.
Yep.
Here I am.
are. Late. They're all waiting for you.
Half
I
brother
wish
to
to
Kratos.
see Anaxagoras' fate, and so
Yep.
I
Yep.
tell them I'm on my way.
I mean,
Well, it seemed our
Kratos is
conversation is
a
at an
Greek
end,
god, but not the
although I
Kratos
hope
that you
it
know in
isn't
the
the
video.
final one we have.
I wouldn't know. Maybe I should lie low. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what his opinions know about my mother.
Yeah, he was granted godhood. He's a god.
Pericles' Symphonium. Symposium. There we go. Words. Dragon Quest is awesome. Love it. 11 is so good. Okay. Agora of Athens. Wait, you want me to join the chat, bro? You want me to leave? Is that what you're saying? Crazy. How many hours until D&D? 2 hours until D&D. I feel that. I feel that. I'm there all the time. Obviously, I ended it already, though. Oh, that's too bad. Well, if you join up, I guess I'll accept the invitation. Oh, Austin! Hey!
Hello.
Avalon!
Hello.
Nico Nico Nee, Nathan Drake's best friend. See, I know I'm in the right place when everyone can do this.
Yes. Why? Why not?
You know what? I need to see you in the next Uncharted game.
So wait, who do I look like? Nathan Drake's best friend?
Yes.
Like Sully?
Like, just in general, you look like you belong in Uncharted. The
I look like I
wristband,
belong
the
in
clean
Uncharted.
white shirt. Yeah, but you look like you're supposed to be in a fucking Uncharted game. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's funny.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie,
extremely gay.
I haven't
wow.
gotten the chance to stop and look, so I'm very curious.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like
Very
you like go
metrosexual,
up
maybe?
there and then you got rid of it, and on top of that you left like the patch in the front. You didn't leave any underbeard for your go-to to go to,
I
and
know.
everything just looks out of
Oh,
place.
I know.
It's
I was so mad. I
floating.
was so upset with myself. I was like, oh, I screwed
Oh,
that
you
up.
did the halfway, and then you were like, oh, fuck, I fucked up, and then went the full way. It
Yeah, that was
happens.
my fault.
Because I mean,
Phoebe,
believe it or not, like
Phoebe.
Promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I
I
also said stay out of
I
trouble.
know, and I completely screwed it
Need
up when
to
I was
slide to make
shaving. I wasn't
dinner
paying
happen.
attention. I was like,
See you,
oh,
Delicate.
Almost out of trouble.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was so upset.
How did you even get?
Well,
So you paid someone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Phoebe.
I needed a
I'm not
draft
too worried about
I
it.
just
It'll
can't.
I don't
grow.
remember
It'll
much.
grow back.
I think I'll just give
I
myself
can't
another
believe you're
trim
here.
in like another
Me
week or so.
either. I can't
I'm not gonna
believe we
go
both made
shaving
it.
myself
you
down
doing here?
again.
I'm here to get you ready.
Not
But
for a
I
while.
feel way refreshed now.
Somehow work.
Isn't that so wonderful though?
Yeah.
Good full shave, and you're just like, I can feel the air on
I
my face.
don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do.
And my weapons?
Don't worry. I'll take
Which
care.
one? What do you mean?
How is it your...
Well, I...
And you...
Oh, yes.
She asked
The
me to
Explorer's Guide to
That
Wildmount.
was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway.
It is.
It was. That is the book that added graviturgy.
I'll get changed. Promise you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave your weapons in the corner.
Yes.
I'll come back when you're done.
Yes.
Alright, so why is Dunamancy not part of it?
Dunamancy is part of D&D. It's just weird when it comes to Taldore.
I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, Taldore is Matthew Mercer's world that he created, and because he's partnered with D&D Beyond and Wizards of the Coast, now owned with D&D Beyond, officially all of his stuff has become official. So
Crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah. He got all his stuff published together with that, so.
Don't let them. He needs these guests to love you.
I mean,
Very well. If you get them to trust, they may not look it. So
Wildmount, Netherdeep,
two of the most celebrated
Taldore.
players today. No one can.
He's a writer of comics.
It's very hard to find spells that even capture the aesthetic. There's like one or two spells that obviously mention everything else.
that's where you're gonna have to mix and match. And again, this is why I have so many books, because when you're trying to mix and match,
I've heard of Sophocles.
the other books
My
become
line of
such a
work
big
is-
thing.
Hermipos has all you should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him
What
more
the fuck?
notice than his works. However,
It told me that there were no parties open,
non-specific what?
so I just opened this one and here
Specific
you all
gravity
are.
type spells.
Because like okay, so
It's just really Dunamancy.
there's two in specific that I read. There's one I forgot.
Inviting Socrates seems like...
there's reverse gravity.
don't let Socrates
Yep.
get under
And
your skin.
Fissure.
At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus.
Well, they are. Dunamancy
Anyways,
is part of the
I'm,
wizard skill.
I'm gonna head out again so I can finish up my character for PC's campaign.
Oh,
Have
damn.
a good one.
Where is Pericles?
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him.
Well, okay,
Bye guys,
so
bye
this,
Deli.
yeah, take care. So Magic,
Yeah.
this is why wizards are so crazy. Is technically you can learn that spell at a low level, but you wouldn't be able to use it until you reach the skill level to use that level of spells.
This party could be fun.
If I could suggest...
Thank you, Herodotus.
Exactly.
If
Yes.
you'll excuse me,
And then when you have the ability to use that spell, then you're good to go.
I'll stay here.
But
and
you
look.
can learn all levels of spells at any point in time.
Me too.
Well, he gone. Oh, am I gonna get the baby oil? I know this mission. I know the baby oil mission. I'm gonna get the goat and the oil, and it's gonna be freaky.
Someone's been hurt. Open this door!
You need
Or
help
I'll
find
kick
anything
your
there?
Don't mind her.
Key log box is
Oh, it could
two
be
places
these.
you might have them. Let's go this way first.
Look at you. Such
It sounded like someone was... Well, it
How
can
big?
sometimes be hard.
Just a single key.
Alright,
So
ask
we
your
might have to go
questions
back
and you shall get answers.
I only came to this...
Sounds like we can help.
She's...
We got those ones, but I don't know if you want to spend that much money on one.
After your display...
Obedient.
No, it's fair. That's fair. Absolutely. I know you wanted to work with everything that's going on, and I'll tell you right now, one of the biggest things you never have to worry about is whether it's working for everybody or not. Because as long as it works for you, it'll work for everybody else.
Busy to deal with you at the moment. Go on now, out of my kitchen.
Reassure me here with this one, because it's reassurance for me, but I want you to like repeat after me.
I suppose you've come
Okay.
here to mock me for my fight with
I'll take care of it for you, Cassie.
Spare. I'm only...
a Spartan, you could talk to every Pedis.
I have no idea.
Yes,
No, you
absolutely. Yes,
So,
it's
getting drunk.
extremely flexible. You could change up as long as you have the spells written in your book, whether they are passive or aggressive. You can change them into whatever you need.
Oh yeah.
How do you know, Perry?
I believe you mean to ask me how does...
I'm sure it's a real...
So I believe.
You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess.
Okay,
every
so
Pedis and I
what'll
have
happen
bond
is
with
it'll
one
give you a number of
Why she
spells
slams it?
plus your
If
intelligence modifier, and those are the spells that you can prepare to use while you're traveling and out and about and doing stuff. So I believe. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. It's so much easier when I just pull it up. D&D guides. Boom.
It wouldn't be a
Player's
party
handbook.
without someone losing their
Boom.
stomach. I'll let you know if your plan
And we go wizard, just like this. Boom. So, boom. Preparing spells. Okay, so the wizard table shows how many spell slots you have to cast. From first level and higher, to cast one of these spells, you have a spell slot. To prepare the list of wizard spells that are available, you must choose a number, or to do so, choose a number of wizard spells from your spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level. So, if you go by the standard route, you would have... Yeah. It's your level plus your wizard level. Your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level. So if your intelligence modifier is 5... Yes, this is why it can get so much.
And those are spells known or prepared?
Those are the ones you can prepare to use. Your actual spell list could be massive, and then you would only have, prepared. You could only prepare maybe, we'll say 12, right? And in between those 12 spells, it'll show you first level, second level, third level, how many slots you can use in those levels, but how many spells you have prepared doesn't count to how many spell slots you have. It's just how many, the spell slots are how many times you can use those spells, but you have the spell list prepared to a lot, honestly, a lot. And at 5th level, you would be a 3rd level wizard. You would have 4 first level slots, 3 second level slots, and 2 third level slots. And then probably plus your intelligence modifier plus 5, you probably have like 10, 12 spells that you can prepare and use at any time. Yeah. That's why wizards are, like, super good. The only issue is wizards are squishy.
Say for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests here.
Shield.
Can I help you
Misty
with
Step,
something?
shield, yep. Yep.
But see, that's exactly what. Look. This is what I'm trying.
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very
Why
busy.
you want to be support?
A new face in Pericles' abode.
Okay.
I am called Alec.
Oh, God.
I'm everything
For a playwright.
Good man.
When I
Quickly.
after my argument.
I see.
I'm Pericles. I was... Let's call... I'm only
Yeah.
here because I'm your friend. Ready for...
Fair enough, fair enough. Makes sense.
Why don't you just apologize?
It's he?
Sophocles is...
You ready for another? I brought myself. I'm on the
Yeah,
team.
probably.
She lost 2 children.
She fled to heal it.
I've heard.
After what she went through.
Then she sought my...
I love
I'll think about it.
Oh, Earth and
and
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah. Maximilian's Earth and Grass. You know what? There's another spell you should know that'll be really fun. It's
If you
Melts
could know
Minute
any
Meteors.
command person or hold person.